Hi there, I'm Lavellan and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, episode 106. And this should be the last episode of the main game. After that we'll be into Trespasser. So, let's get into the war table and get our last, hopefully last, quest finished. Okay, so... follow Venatori map. The scouts located the cache the Venatori sought. It was long abandoned and had become home to several ancient demons, dispatched with great effort. Once it was done, however, the cache yielded treasures not seen in this world for ages. Liliana. A sentinel staff schematic. I guess they kept all of the treasures and this is all I get. This is my share. Fantastic. Okay. Well, I should probably speak to everyone first. And if everybody has nothing to say, nothing new to say, then we'll just come straight back here. But I want to make sure. This is my last chance.
Inquisitor Lavellan, Oh! Forgive my surprise. Your face is... I thought those markings were permanent.
Yeah, well, about that. I wanted them gone. I don't want to discuss it. Or why don't you ask Seylis? We did ask him to do that. It's not like he did something against our will here. He told us what they meant. We decided that we no longer wanted them, and we asked him to remove them. So let's not take that one. It's that's a little bit too awful. I wanted them gone.
I learned something about them, and it's best they're gone.
Of course. If you say so. Yes.
Exactly. So, I guess, is there anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged its support
So no.
to us.
Any visiting dignitaries I should watch out for?
You may see the Countess Lutetia in the halls. A lovely woman, but her conversations tend towards the unusual. She's the patron of Orlay's greatest naturalists. The Countess's particular passion is collecting butterflies.
That doesn't sound unusual.
She goes into great detail about preserving them. It seems to involve large amounts of chemicals and pins.
Okay, so you're just a little squeamish about chemicals and pins then. Anything else?
Everything's in place. Corypheus now waits on you to approach the Temple of Sacred Ashes. A swift journey. And good luck.
Right, so we do get a final comment. Fantastic. Alright, let's go and see to everybody else then.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Okay, he doesn't have a final thing for us. He doesn't have a final thing to say.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
Let's see if he's got anything
Want
else.
to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
Yeah, no.
Thanks, Varric.
No problem.
Inquisitor.
Just tell me about Corypheus then.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
You have waylaid all his other plans. Now, as a petulant child, he will destroy the game board rather than admit defeat. Be ready for anything. He still believes himself a god, and gods do not fall gracefully.
Right. Okay.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shirar.
Anything else for me?
Inquisitor.
No. Okay.
Something you need?
No.
I should go.
Naturally.
Can I assist you?
Nope.
So if we kill Corypheus, he has the power to move from one tainted creature into another? What we will learn next? That he can command the sun to rise or the seas to burn?
We'll find a way to beat him. Best prepare for it, or I wouldn't be surprised. Of course we're going to find a way to beat him.
No matter how powerful he is, there's a way to defeat him, and we'll find it.
I hope you're right. I have researchers scouring the Temple of Mythol as we speak. I hope that their search turns up something we can use. Ancient magic, perhaps. Something even Corypheus missed. Anything to give us an edge.
Well, I hope so. So, any updates?
Anything I should know?
It's been a long road, but we're nearing the end. With Samson gone, the Red Templars are scrambling.
Fantastic.
I'll leave you to your work.
Right, Liliana. Speak to me again.
Morrigan seems pleased with herself for some reason. That smug face. She becomes more and more like her mother each day. Don't tell her I said that.
Ooh, Liliana, those are fighting words. Okay, well,
I'll leave you to your work.
again, let's see if she has anything else.
Visitor?
No, okay, that's it.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright, let's move on. Oh. Okay.
Samson took everything from those Templars. He corrupted their souls, twisted them into everything they stood against, everything they would have hated.
Really? Because they seemed happy to go along with it. Feel sorry for them. He got to you, and we can't change that. He got to you.
You're letting Samson get to you.
And what if I am? The red lyrium left Samson's mind unaltered. He knew what he was doing, and he dares speak as though it were a mercy? The man's a monster. Dagna is far too kind a jailer for the likes of him.
The red lyrium left his mind unaltered. Since when has that ever happened? Really, since when has that ever happened? It will have been changing him. Even with Corypheus's influence, I'm sure he couldn't have completely nullified any effect on Samson's mind. He kept, or he seems to have kept his sanity. That kept him, competent and able to fulfill whatever duties that Corypheus had him fulfilling. But to say that his mind was unaltered, I don't believe that. Not at all. Not at all. No, it will have had an effect. You just couldn't see the effect of it whilst he was being bolstered by Corypheus, while his armor was protecting him, which it isn't now. So he's most likely going to see a very quick degradation, really. Yeah. The effects that Corypheus has been hiding, they will come through now. I really don't believe... I don't believe at all that he was unaffected by the red lyrium, his mind. No way. No way. It's over, let it go. No sympathy then, or justice was served. Justice was served.
Samson got what he deserved.
The men and women he betrayed, they deserved something better. Samson deserves nothing. The Red Templars needed to be torn down. We've broken Corypheus's army. I might have known some of them. If my life had gone differently, I might have been one of them. Do you ever wonder what would have happened if you had not been at the Conclave? If you'd never become the Inquisitor?
I don't think she'd need to wonder. She knows exactly what clan life would have had in store for her. She would be still in training to become the Keeper one day. She'd be going back to her duties as first. Her life would have been simpler. She definitely wouldn't have joined anyway. Well, not unless her clan wanted to join. If her clan wanted to join, then she would have joined, but... You people need me. No, I don't think so. I don't care about what ifs. No, she very much does. She very much does. So yeah, my life would have been simpler. But him, if his life had been different, he might very well have been one of them. So if he'd led a less tormented and stressful life, considering it was what happened at Kinloch Hold that prompted him to be transferred over to Kirkwall. If he hadn't have had that, and he'd continued being the quintessential Templar, the one who believes that they're saving mages from themselves, saving the populace from mages too. If he still believed that, he might have become one of the Red Templars. You were the poster boy for Templars. That's the wrong thing to say. Yeah, if I hadn't have had such terrible times, such torment, undergone such cruel tortures, I might have joined the Red Templars too. My gosh, Cullen. My gosh. Yeah, my life would have been simpler, and it seems like yours would have too. But you would be red and dead.
Sometimes. My life would be less complicated, less dangerous.
Or it could be worse. There would still be chaos, and that was meant to sound comforting. I can see how it wouldn't. At all. You've led us this far. Many owe you their lives. Whether or not the Makers sent you, you are needed here.
Sure. Okay. Anything else, Cullen?
I do not like having that mirror, Elvhen, in Skyhold. Corypheus may not be able to travel through it, but what if something else can?
What if? But what else could come through? I mean, really? It's only, as far as we're aware, the ancient elves and Morrigan that know how to use these things. They have them in Tevinter, but no one in Tevinter knows what they're actually for. Or at least if they do, they've kept it so hush-hush, no one here knows what they were for. No one knew until Morrigan brought hers and told us what they were used for. Long-distance communication is what Tevinter used to think they were made for. Talking over long distances. So, what do you think could come through it, really? I'm not sure if I trust Morrigan with it. Not sure if we trust Morrigan at all. But on the other hand, Morrigan is now bound to Mythal, our god. So, doesn't have to be bad, you know? Let's middle ground it.
What if it's something good?
Morrigan claims that if I close my eyes and wish hard enough, a fleet of griffins will appear under my command.
See? That's probably not true. But it would be fun.
Well, yes, but that wasn't my point. I'll stop worrying about it. So long as someone's watching it, even if that someone is Morrigan.
Right. Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
Not at present.
Alright, cool. Well, see you later.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Okay, and again, let's see if he's got anything
At
else.
your service.
No, okay.
That's all for now.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
I certainly do, Cullen. Alright, let's go and find Blackwall. Ooh, hey.
So it's done?
Just about. The little ones in the camps don't have much. I thought this might cheer them up. Even
Yeah.
in the midst of war, they deserve to be children.
It's almost time. Are you ready?
You know I am. I welcome the battle and what comes after. I will end up in Warden custody. It was what Blackwall wanted, more or less.
They'll be merciful, more or less. Focus on the battle. Yeah, more or less. He wanted you to join the Wardens, not hide under his name. But sure. I don't care if they're merciful. We do like Blackwall, though. He wasn't a stand-up guy, but he became one over time. He turned himself into a person to be admired, even if it was through terrible circumstances. I mean, you can say that about Cullen as well, really. He was an awful person. But he came through it, and he's turned himself into someone that you can respect. Yeah, more or less.
Blackwall wanted you to be a warden. Who knows if the surviving wardens will agree? They may not appreciate you impersonating one of their number.
I don't fear the Warden's judgment. It'll be no worse than what Olay had in store. And
Yeah.
I've made my peace with that. Redemption doesn't come easy. But perhaps killing Corypheus will be a start.
Damn
You've
right.
been a true friend when I haven't deserved it. I am honored to fight by your side.
And I'm honoured to have you there, Blackwall. Ugh. You're definitely coming with me. Unless Cassandra invites herself, which I don't think she does. I'm pretty sure that we're allowed to choose our entire party. And yeah, my dream team is coming with me. Definitely.
Hey, boss. How are you?
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
So what's going on with your face? You go off with Seylis, and now your elfie dealies are gone.
Yeah, Seylis explained what they are.
They weren't what I thought. Originally, they were slave markings. Seylis told me how they were misinterpreted. The meaning changed. What are you laughing about?
The Dalish, they don't know anything. I mean, you know now, but they put on all this real elf stuff, and I knew it. It's all just fancy dress. Nobody knows anything about real elves, except they're gone.
Yeah. We should look to the future. I agree, it's pretty stupid. Oh, you made your point. You know, you made your point there. There's no way that I can say it's pretty stupid. We are through and through Dalish. And it's all we've got. This is all the culture, all of the Elven culture that they have is what the Dalish still preserve. It's not a lot. And it's flawed. But that's it. Unless they can dig up a few, real ancient elves and prod them for information, they're never going to get anything more than what they've got now. Really. Which just makes me want to grab those elves from the temple and shake some knowledge out of them. But we're not allowed to, so we only had access to Seylis for a short time, and then he runs away. So you made your point.
Yes. History is dumb, and everyone is dumb. Now leave it be.
Fine, I'm done. All those faces. That's just funny.
Yeah, it's not just funny, it's sad. It's really sad. But never mind.
Love seeing you, yeah?
Do you? Do you? Because I don't think we actually had any good chemistry here. We tried, we really tried, but most of our decisions have been ones that she's really not agreed with. Thoughts on our progress, Sarah?
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Everyone's ready to punch Corypheus in the dangle bag. That's what you call it. Metaphor.
Yeah, alright.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Yeah. I still really enjoy Sarah as a character.
What do you need?
Sometimes you need someone. You need someone who's not just going to come around to what you're telling them. And I think Sarah and Vivienne both provide that in spades. They're not going to toe the line unless you toe their line. And that's very true to life. But it gives you that sort of I'm not all powerful feeling. It grounds you, and I think that you just need them. You need them in your crew. Unless you're playing a power-hungry person. But even then, just having them to bounce off of, to feel their anger, and just, be above it. You can still play it that way. Just always have them. Just always have them. Come what may. Cool. Anything from you?
He sounds new. Echoes of laughter on an empty riverbed. Not for sailing, but safer.
He sounds new. Nope, can't think of what that one is. Echoes of laughter on an empty riverbed. Someone sounds new. Someone's changed something. Maybe Cullen? Not for sailing, but safer? Maybe? He's gotten better. He's getting better. He's gotten over the worst of his withdrawal, maybe? Or... Gosh, even Bull. I think that would work for Bull as well. He sounds new. Yeah. He's a lot safer now. Not sure about the sailing. I think maybe because they had to go on ships from Saharon, maybe? Or that could just be a reference to the Dreadnought. Don't know. Yeah. Not for killing on command. He's a person now.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
I don't know. I like it. I like it. Okay. Only a few people left. Cassandra,
Hello again.
I'd like your advice.
Do you have any advice for me?
Find Corypheus. If he vanishes, he will only rebuild his power and come at us again. And he will come. Whatever mad play the Magister has in mind, you star as his nemesis. I shudder to think what a creature like that could concoct next, given the time.
Yeah. Alright, goodbye.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Anything else?
I trust all is well.
Do you have any advice for me?
Nothing that you could not think of yourself, Inquisitor.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Mother must be very pleased. If I see her again, I will have no choice but to do every single thing she commands. I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
That's possible. Or maybe far more. That was your doing. That was your doing.
As I recall, you insisted on drinking from the well.
Which she would have known I would do.
So it's all a conspiracy? Corypheus too?
Why not? He must have acquired that elven orb somewhere. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed, and be thankful she assisted us at all.
Indeed. Indeed. It's sweet. Of course, Morgan still thinks that this is all of it is a plan concocted by her mother just to get her trapped. Trapped back under her heel, firmly attached to the apron strings once more. Did Flemeth tell the truth? Yeah.
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is? I am uncertain. I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. This? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
Yeah. But how could you possibly know? I don't think anyone would consider their mother to be the greatest arcane mystery. At least not until it was staring them in the face, so... What will you do now?
So what do you intend to do now?
Once Corypheus is defeated, I will undoubtedly move on. Where I will go is uncertain. I must consider the fact that Flemeth may yet have plans for me. I am, after all, her servant. Such a delight. Yet we must now consider the coming battle. I hope all I learned from the well proves worthwhile.
Indeed. Not so happy to hear that she's just going to disappear. Not with all of the knowledge of the well, but what can you do? What can you do? You could have risked everything, taken the well's knowledge for yourself, but you're no good to your clan, you know, dead or insane or at the mercy of... What was it? She said there was a clamour of will, a clamour of voices in that well. It was a lot of other people's wills all working in tandem. At least to call out, you know. Once they're in you, they're not going to be working in tandem anymore, are they? They'll have their own things they want to do. So yeah, you couldn't have risked that. Not really. Better to let somebody else take the risk and then take control of them. Maybe we could pledge to Flemeth, you know, beg Flemeth to make Morrigan come with me. Let's go back to the clan. I want all that knowledge. Make her come. Make her come with me. Yeah, let's go.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
Oh, what a horrible thing to do to someone, but... she's got all of the knowledge. It might have been worth it. Might have been worth it. Mother Giselle, anything from you?
Inquisitor?
You can tell me about Corypheus as well.
Can you tell me anything about Corypheus?
I know nothing of the man personally, but the Chant of Light speaks of what he claims to be. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of the winter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth to claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods."
Right, an old god.
That was one of the old gods speaking in their dreams?
Yes, Dumat as I understand it. In secret, they worked magic upon magic. All their power and all their vanity they turned against the veil, until at last it gave way.
Okay. Does it sound familiar? By now, probably.
That sounds like what happened with the breach.
Very similar, Inquisitor. Above them, a river of light. Before them, the throne of heaven waiting. Beneath their feet, the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth.
Corypheus disagrees with that one.
Corypheus said he found only chaos and corruption.
The Chant of Light says that it was beautiful until the Maker himself spoke. And so is the Golden City blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
Yeah, that's not what he said.
Corypheus seemed so certain that he heard nothing. He described it as dead whispers.
Bitterness, perhaps? He paid a high price for his crime. Violently were they cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime.
Like my mark? Oh, yes, let's float that idea.
Walking bodily in the realm of dreams is exactly what Corypheus said he did. But the mark, could it be related to the mark I bear?
I cannot say. Perhaps Andraste saw clearly and we misinterpreted her words. It was always taught that the mark they bore was the shape of darkspawn. Bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. That is all I know of your adversary, Inquisitor.
It matches, but not perfectly.
Some of the Chant of Light describes what we've seen and what Corypheus said, but not all of it.
The Chant of Light is the work of mankind. We of all people must accept that mankind is fallible. Listeners may have misheard one of Andraste's songs. Just one word sung incorrectly could change everything. And how many verses were stricken or changed for foolish political reasons, like the Canticle of Chartan. Still, I would trust these words over any spoken by Corypheus. I hope they help you.
Yeah. Okay, but he went and apparently saw only one throne. He went to the Fade, to the Golden City, the home of all of the gods, but saw only one throne. That smacks of, Andrastianism changing it. But even he said he saw the throne of the gods and it was empty. But Corypheus himself believes in the old gods, which was a pantheon. And the Golden City belongs to the Elvhen pantheon, which, again, more than one. So why was there only one throne? Why are they all talking about only one throne? I mean, we can assume that maybe Elganan is the only one who got a throne, but that's unlikely. That's extremely unlikely considering how the Elven gods are depicted. You know, extremely unlikely. The others wouldn't have stood while he sat. Not really. No way. So then, I guess the real question is, who was really in charge of the Golden City? Wherever that place really is, maybe it was the domain of one of the gods, and that's why there's only one throne. I mean, they each had to have their own domain, didn't they? I mean, he said that Palandine's vanity sought him to kill so many people that the blood could fill a lake, but Mythal only stepped in when his thirst for blood touched her own people. So that would have been a considerable distance away. Because that's a lot of people. If there's only 8 pints of blood in a person, and you have to fill a lake, that's a lot of people. Whose domain did Seylis trap them all in? I'm just going to say Elganan because it sounds like it would be Elganan's thing, but yeah, alright, that looks to be all of our conversations done. Yeah, my inventory isn't exactly overflowing, so yeah, let's get back to the war table. You know what? Never mind. No, not Elganan. It wouldn't have been Elganan, would it? It would have been Mythal's. He would have trapped them in Mythal's palace place. That's the Golden City. Otherwise, I mean, Mythal would have disappeared off there. If the gods were all trapped in, like, Elganan's domain, then Mythal's domain would still be here. I mean, yeah, we have the Well of Sorrows, but that's not her domain. That's just one of her temples. And it's in the Arbor Wilds, which has a few ruins. Alathan City. In Veilguard, we see that the city is still basically all there, so it can't have been Alathan itself that he trapped them in. And it would have been far more poetic to trap them where they killed Mythal. Forever. Trap them forever in the place of their sin. I like that a lot. Ooh, I like that a lot. Yeah, because if it was available now and no one else was in it, Mythal would have been there. She wouldn't have been hiding in the Kokari Wilds. Explains why that other shard of Mythal is hanging out in the crossroads. Oh, this was a special place for us, basically translates to, well, he evicted me from my home to turn it into a prison, so I'm haunting his place now. Yeah, I like that. But also, this thing about one throne, he could have just been saying that to shake our faith as he was about to kill us. Yeah, if he assumed that we were Andrastian, like, well, I guess, like the organization that we're working for. If we are Andrastian, we would believe there was only one god and one throne. So it's more effective for him to say that there was one throne, but it was empty because the god isn't real. You know. Maybe. Maybe. I guess. Okay. So. At the Temple of Sacred Ashes, doom upon all the world. With his forces routed, now is the time to find Corypheus before he can recover and force him out into the open. Warning, this starts events that lead to the end of the story. You can continue to play the game afterwards, but some content may not be available. Complete any important task before beginning this operation. Okay. We're doing it. Absolutely.
Did you find what you need, Morrigan?
I can match the Darkspawn Magister's dragon. Yes. As for matching Corypheus, that is up to you, Inquisitor.
Indeed. I'll do my best if we get the chance. I look forward to it. Absolutely, I look forward to it.
I'm eager to try.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys too.
Ooh. Ah. He is a one-trick pony.
It seems Corypheus is not content to wait.
He's in the Valley of Sacred Ashes.
You either close the breach once more, or it swallows the world.
But that's madness. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
How? He's immortal, isn't he?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I must go now. He knows that. It's better this way. I mean, yeah, I suppose. He had a dragon to fly away on. They've got to be very fast, so he does know that. It is better this way.
Then I face him alone.
Damn right. Now is the time for grandstanding. Okay. Dream team. Blackwall. Cole. And Seylis. Let's go.
Tell me, where is your maker now? Call him. Call down his wrath upon me. You cannot, for he does not exist. I am Corypheus. I shall deliver you from this lie in which you linger. Bow before your new god and be spared.
Never!
As you wish.
Oh, dude. Oh, you survived. Oh, for a short time. That's right. Go down fighting. Oh, Cass.
I knew you would come.
It ends here, Corypheus.
And so it shall.
Oh, Liz. Well, never mind. You'll have to get your account for Liliana secondhand.
You have been most successful in foiling my plans, but let us not forget what you are. A thief in the wrong place at the wrong time, an interloper, a gnat. We shall prove here, once and for all, which of us is worthy of godhood.
I don't believe in gods. No, I do. I do. Just elven gods. I'm sorry. I can't say I don't believe in them. Absolutely not. I will stop you. I'm not proving anything. Oh, you talk too much. Yeah, you talk too much.
You're not proving anything by talking.
That's it. Staring competition. It's on.
You dare.
Oh, yes. Okay.
A dragon! How clever of you! It will avail you nothing. You will fall as a warning to those who oppose my divine will.
Sure. Okay. Cage.
I shall sear you from the very heavens.
Get into him, guys. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should get my my sword in here. Oh, damn it! Never mind. Never mind.
If you desire death, you shall have it.
Yeah. You guys get in. See if you can reach him. Oh, it's going up the stairs.
In my time, we called your people ratas. You are nothing. A race of sniveling cowards that shrank before Definta power. Feel my wrath, little wretch.
Ooh, sniveling cowards, really? Tell Tell me how you really feel. Alright, now's my chance. Let's see if we can get a sword in here. Oh yeah, okay, that was worth it. Huh? Okay, guys. Do you know where he's gone? Let's just keep going. Oh, and now who's rabbiting away? I might call us Rassus, but he's the one who's running. Leading us on a merry chase. Like the snivelling coward that he truly is. Oh? Yeah, you get it, Morrigan. Okay. And you better survive so I can take you back home. Need to introduce you to my my family. And more importantly, my keeper. Okay. Well, let's just keep going. Yep, there you are. Cage, again. Get rid of those barriers.
Death, you shall have it.
Again, get in there. Oh, yes. I can understand definitely why you didn't go all the way with that. Nobody wants to get a mouthful of blighted blood, do they? Not even Dragon Morrigan. But we've got this. We've killed so many dragons at this point. Exactly, we need to revive our own. Blackwall has his priorities straight. Help the woman. Oh yes. In fact, can we actually see Morrigan? I don't think we can. Not until this is over. But I'm gonna find out. No, I don't think so. Don't worry, we've got this, guys. You've got this anyway. No, can't. Okay. No, she's not on the battlefield. Okay, let's just get in here. Or if she is, I just didn't see her. There we go. Ooh. Channeling through your staff. I like it.
Let it end here! Let the skies boil! Let the world be rent asunder!
I'd move faster if I were you. Okay, but seriously, is Morrigan around?
I will not get full!
Just in case. She's not here, she's not here. Yeah. Alright, let's go.
Grant me power to finish this last rite!
You've got all of the power you could possibly get, and you still want more? Corypheus. That's just greedy. Be more efficient. Aw.
You are undone.
Hey, okay, who was talking to Cole? Well, you get him, guys. I'm gonna have to get back up here. There we go. There we go. Honestly, he's so rude. He was so rude. Okay, let's get Cage on you. And he went straight out of it. Okay, never mind. That's okay, we've got guard. A lot of guard. And some of us have barriers. Oh, yes.
Not like this. I have walked the halls of the Golden City, crossed the ages. Do not, ancient ones, I beseech you. If you exist, if you ever truly existed, aid me now.
I like that. The stunned look on his face. It probably hit him hard enough to break his jaw. Technically speaking, oh god, you just discard it. You just discard it so carelessly.
You wanted into the Fade?
Yeah, there we go. I mean, it wasn't that urgent that we closed the breach right there. We have all of our people coming back from the Arbor Wilds. You didn't need to use the orb to close it just then.
Seylis?
The orb.
I'm sorry, it can't be repaired, but Corypheus is dead. It can't be repaired?
Are you sure? We could take the pieces, try to...
That would not recover what has been lost.
The power, I'm guessing?
There's more, isn't there?
It was not supposed to happen this way. No matter what comes, I want you to know that what we had was real.
Inquisitor, are you alive?
I'm just gonna walk away from that weird statement, Seylis. Okay.
Victorious, I see. What a novel result. And it seems the breach is finally closed.
I mean, it was closed before.
Looks that way.
What do we do now?
We go back to Skyhold.
Okay. Very aware that Seylis has just skipped out on us. Just don't care. Hey, a celebration. And they've all turned out to congratulate us. And we're not returning in armor. That's a bit silly. go, guys. Sure.
A moment, my lady. My agents have found no trace of Seylis. He has simply vanished. If he does not wish to be found, there's likely nothing we can do. But I will keep looking.
Why would he do this? It's so strange. It's not important. Why would he do this?
I just don't understand. He didn't even say goodbye.
The two of you were close. Perhaps he had no choice. He might return at any moment.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. No. No. Sorry,
Now that
no.
Corypheus has been defeated, we have a moment to stop and celebrate. Afterwards, you will be busy. Every noble in southern Thedas is clamoring to meet you.
Really? Meet me? Why?
The fighting's over. Why do they want to meet me now?
You're joking, yes? They wish to bask in the glory of your victory, hoping that some of it will rub off on them. Everyone knows Gaspard owes you his throne. The greatest empire in Thedas is at your beck and call. 1,000 problems remain, and your opinion will be sought on each one, whether you wish to give it or not.
Right, I fought because I had to. Oh, now they're eager. Oh, well, we did win. Alright. I fought because I had to.
I don't see what all the fuss is about. Corypheus needed to be stopped.
And you are the one who stopped him. Previously, you were an upstart, a Dalish elf leading a band of rebels and heretics. Until Corypheus revealed himself, they could not see the single hand behind the chaos. Once he did, they knew. A Magister and a Darkspawn in one creature. The ultimate evil. Now you are the only power left standing. Enjoy the evening while you can, Inquisitor.
Well, we would have liked to have, but he ran away. So there'll be no evening enjoying as we would have wanted to. Okay, well, let's start with you then, Cullen.
Am I imagining it? Or do we have a moment to breathe?
The lighting is very poor in here, very poor. You're so in shadow right now. It's hard to believe. No, it's all in your head. Oh, it's real. Yeah, it's real.
Corypheus is definitely gone. I was there.
You should hear the stories they're telling in the barracks. The pride in their voices. Some of the soldiers have requested leave to return home, but many would follow us still. You are proof that the Inquisition has made a difference, and that we will continue to do so.
You ran the army, not me. That's why we're celebrating. Oh, there's more to be done. Yeah, that's why we're celebrating.
That's why we're having this fancy party. Celebrate, Commander. You've earned it.
I should be thanking you. You gave me a chance to prove myself. In your place, I'm not sure I would have done the same. I should let you mingle. I'm sure everyone desires your attention. Enjoy the party, Inquisitor.
Yeah, if he was in my place. I'm a mage and a Dalish elf. He would not have given me the same chance. Absolutely not. Let's not even pretend for a second that he would have done. Absolutely not. Blackwall.
Help stop an ancient Magister Darkspawn. Not every Warden recruit gets to say that. Thanks to you, I do.
Damn right. You played an essential part. I'm a helper. It gives you credibility. You played an essential part, Blackwall. I couldn't have done it without you. You were one of my party of 3. You were essential.
We couldn't have done it without you.
You've done enough for me. Forget the flattery.
No, really.
Now that you've saved the world, what's next? Hoping to put it all back together?
That's a tremendous task. Well, might as well. Our hope is useless. Might as well.
Someone has to fix things. Might as well be me.
If anyone can do it, you can. If you ever need my help, you know where to find me. I'll be ready.
Oh, absolutely. Now you just need to survive the joining, and then I can requisition you from the Grey Wardens. That'll be awesome. Okay, Varric.
I've been starting to think about putting all this into a book. Right now I'm thinking, this shit is weird, the Inquisitor Lavellan story. It's a working title.
I'm glad you're writing. Keep working. Oh, it's awful. Well, I'm glad you're writing.
I'm glad you've gone back to writing.
Well, nothing's certain until it's in print. I still haven't decided if I should do this book. As if anyone will believe this story if I tell it. Not to mention, I'll have my hands full with reconstruction and relief efforts in the free marches as soon as I get back.
You should stay here. Focus on helping people. Write the book. Varric, you write the book. My life has been irrevocably changed. You need to write that book. I don't want to what happened to Inquisitor and Meriden to happen to me. So people need to know exactly who we were.
You should write the book.
I'll see what I can do once I get home. I'm not leaving for a while yet, though. We'll have to get in at least one game of Wicked Grace before I go. Curly needs to win back some of his dignity.
Impossible. Iron Bull. Okay. Can we get this so that we actually look at you?
So, demons, dragons, giant asshole Vint on a big magic rock. You don't let it get dull, boss. Good stuff.
Thanks for the help. That was good, really? It's not done yet. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We're kind of all done. We're all done here. Thanks for the help.
You helped make it possible, Bull.
That's what they pay me for. It's weird. I joined the Inquisition under orders from the Ben Hasrath and stayed because Corypheus was an asshole. Now that it's done, I've got no orders. For the first time in my life, I can go wherever I want.
And where do you want to go? You can't beat staying here. I wish you luck. Where do you want to go? Yeah, this is your decision.
Got anywhere in mind?
If it's all the same with you, I'm pretty good right here. Anyway, the only place I'm going tonight is back for more drinks. To us, being alive, and the bad guys not. Anan.
You know, I'm not sure if I spent enough time with Bull and Dorian out in the wild for them to have progressed their romance. I'm not sure. Probably not, though. I do have preferences on who I take, so yeah, I might not have gotten that off to a good start for them, but never mind. Never mind. Cool.
Thank you for finding the amulet and making it work. I felt him try and fail before we beat him. He would have made me a monster. But instead, he's dead. And I'm free.
You certainly are. You're safe. So you are. You saved the world. Yeah, you're safe.
You need never worry about anyone binding you.
Thank you. I think I could return to the Fade if I tried. I'm light enough to slip through. But I'd like to stay and help for a while, if that's all right. I can still help people here.
We do like you, Cole. We do like you, Cole. Even if we did only start this by sort of humouring Seylis. Yeah, no, he knows what he's talking about. We can't get rid of the demon. And not after saying that... Not after trying to see things his way. Yeah, but now we know him. Now we know Cole. We're gonna celebrate right now, Cole. But after that, who knows?
For tonight, we remind the world and each other that we're alive.
Yes. Because of you. Thank you for letting me stay.
Oh, cool. Sarah, let's see if we can get down here. That might be too
Finally
close.
got a party, yeah? A bit of fun for saving the world. It's the least Andraste's herald deserves for making things normal again. Except for, you know, everything ever again. I mean, is this for us or for her? Or, you know, him? Because I was there and I still don't know what's real.
We stood for ourselves. Whatever brings comfort, you tell me. Just celebrate we earned it. Or maybe it was a bit of both. We stood for ourselves. I do like that one. Yeah.
We did this. There's nothing mysterious about how hard it was to save ourselves.
I suppose. Feels weird, though. Nothing out there. I guess you'd know by this point. Seems like you did it right, mostly. Still some things to do yet, right? Because I'm in no hurry to go back to Valrio. That's where I was. You mind if people still stay around? For whatever?
Of course, you're like family. There's plenty more to do. Could I stop you? I'd like to say that. I would like to say that, but she's been disagreeing with most everything that we've done, so there's plenty more to do.
I could use the company, because this doesn't seem like it'll end.
Oh, poor leader of everything. All right, enough of that. Is this a party or what? Raise them for winning! Big freaking heroes, Inquisitor. All of us.
Absolutely. So I need to retire to my quarters after this. Well, first, Dorian.
I was passing through the hall this morning and a serving girl saw me and squealed. Actually squealed, dropped her laundry and everything. Such a mess. She was completely breathless. You were at the battle with the evil one, weren't you? I didn't even get a chance to answer. She hugged me. Hugged me. This is your influence.
It is. You're a hero.
That's what happens when you're a hero.
Is that so? Must be why it's so unfamiliar. Mind you, I can't say I hate the notion of being the good Tevinter. I suppose you can't all be evil bastards. The blacksmith said that, and he spat when we first met. I hope my father hears. He will shit his small clothes from shock, I swear.
Well, in that case, let's make sure he hears. Will you be leaving? Thanks for your help. You're a good example.
I've decided to stay with the Inquisition. For now.
You will?
Tevinter lacks the presence of my best and only friend. It'll keep.
Okay, I either clicked on something without meaning to, or it just skipped ahead. I think it just skipped ahead because I left it too long. It didn't seem like he got as long for me to decide as everyone else got. Well, never mind. You know what I would have gone with, Dorian. I definitely would have gone with the top one. I got Josephine, Cassandra, and Liliana, and Vivienne up here. Yeah, okay. Alright, Josephine, let's start with you.
Ugh, I should never have hired new caterers so late. Leave it be, Josie. Everything's fine. It is not! I'm so sorry, nothing's quite as it should be. Oh, do you like the drinks? I'm not sure about them.
Everything is lovely. Dare I say no? Stop and take a breath. Yeah.
If you don't pause for a moment, your heart is going to stop.
At least I'd be spared another incident. What a disaster. The Somali was late, the invitation to our guests barely went out at all, and it was so wonderful to prepare for a small banquet instead of the end of the world. Do you know what everyone is talking about tonight, from commoners to kings? Us. Dedas is discussing the successor of the Inquisition.
Well, that is nice. We've earned it. Bragging from you, or you helped it happen. You're bragging to me?
Are you descending into open boasting, Lady Montilier?
I can scarcely think of a better time. Truly, we will never forget those we lost. But for tonight, to victory.
Absolutely. Well, at least they're talking about the victory and not the fact that I got dumped right at the end. Liliana.
Enjoying the refreshments? Josephine sent all the way to the capital for the petit four.
And they managed to get here before all our people got back from the Arbor Wilds. Well, I must thank her.
I must remember to thank her for the trouble.
She's been craving the cakes from Madame Lucien's shop for months. This celebration gave her the perfect excuse. To you, Inquisitor, for all you've done.
Okay, and I really hope that you end up being the Divine, but we'll see. Cassandra.
I can't believe it's over. It seemed an impossible task. Defy the Chantry, build the Inquisition from nothing, defeat a creature that would be a god. And yet here we are, celebrating.
It's worth celebrating. I had my own doubts. You doubted me? Yeah, I had my own doubts. I mean, when we first met, you were dragging me around. Oh, god damn it!
The Seekers of Truth, to make us the order we were meant to be. That will take time. Meanwhile, I am free to remain with the Inquisition. I think back to how we first met, and here you stand.
Oh, that's annoying.
You are not a believer, I know. Yet you have come to mean so much to us all. And you are my friend. How did that happen, I wonder? I'm pleased it did. You are a great woman, and I will always stand at your side.
Okay. So that's two people that chose their option as silence. Dorian and Cassandra. It just... Did they go faster? It felt like they went a lot faster to me. I don't know, maybe I'm just... Maybe it's taking me longer to read their stuff out, maybe. I don't know. Vivienne, you I don't care about leaving in silence.
So much to do, my dear. I'll be returning to Valvoyou to organize the Loyalist Mages. Our new Emperor requires my expertise during what is certain to be a difficult transition. But that will wait. Are you enjoying the celebration? Josephine was in a frenzy arranging it.
I'm thinking about the future. I am enjoying it. I'd rather be working. Thinking about the future.
I'm too preoccupied contemplating what comes next.
A moment of reflection, my dear. Will wonders never cease? Go mingle. The night is still young.
Indeed. Indeed. And nothing up here. I can go to my quarters. It looks like that is the only thing I can do. I don't suppose I can try and get past you? No? I can't even try. Ah, okay. Well, we could try, but we can't actually get past. Okay. Well, let's go then. That was the last person to speak to, I think. I guess we'll find out who wins in the morning. My people. Oh, and it's morning. Okay. A beautiful end.
'Tis said that Corypheus woke after his long slumber and found the world gone awry. He fought to bring back those days of magic and shadow, to raise himself as a god and set things right. Now, we are left with a scar in the sky to remind us of what almost was. It tells us that a great victory against chaos was won, but left the world forever changed. Consider the mighty empire of Orlais, where Gaspar has ascended to the Golden Throne. His rule continues only so long as he bows to the will of Briala, the first elf to be granted titles and land. Soon, new rights are granted to elves throughout the land. Plans are made to tear down alienage walls. The Emperor chafes under her command but can do nothing, even as an alliance of nobles considers open rebellion. They hesitate only because they fear the alliance between Briala and the Elven Inquisitor, and perhaps also because they yet respect the Inquisition. For now, the Empire remains at peace.
Good.
Those Grey Wardens who survived the battle at Adamant ventured north into exile. They returned to the mighty fortress of Weishaupt, and word slowly spreads that a battle for control of the Order has erupted. If Hawk reaches Weishaupt with them is unknown. Indeed, before long, all news out of Weishaupt ends. Slowly, the Wardens withdraw from across the north as well. Some believe the ancient Order is on the verge of vanishing forever.
Well, that didn't happen yet.
1 month after the defeat of Corypheus, the Chantry names Leliana as successor to the Sunburst throne. Given the name Divine Victoria, she first declares an end to the Circle of Magi. The Mages will now govern themselves. She opens the priesthood to other races, declares support for the Inquisition, and rededicates the Chantry to the principle of charity. Divine Victoria is controversial from the start. Several new sects arise, resisting her reforms and declaring her rule a threat to the faith. She meets with their leaders, urging unity. Miraculously, her words take root, and for now, the Chantry remains strong.
For now.
The Inquisition's mages, the former rebels led by Grand Enchanter Fiona, are left with a choice. When Leliana disbands the circles, they leave the Inquisition and reform the College of Enchanters as a new order. The college, they say, will allow mages of the South to gather in peace and seek new solutions to age-old problems. For the moment, it appears to be working. Mages are enjoying unprecedented acceptance throughout Thedas.
They just need to work on policing themselves.
And what of the Inquisition itself? Its military might has grown, now rivaling that of kingdoms. Fear of the Inquisition's army has become the true source of its power. I leave Skyhold now, knowing that power will continue to grow. The Inquisitor is a symbol to many, a leader of the changing world order. To others, she has become a target. They linger in the shadows, waiting for their day to come. When it does, the Inquisition shall stand, ready.
We totally will. Okay, there we go. That's the end of Inquisition, at least the main game. We do have Trespasser still to go. But I do love the build-up of this game and how Corypheus's threat starts off so small, really, compared to the threat that the Chantry has over here. Like in the very beginning of the game, your antagonist is the Chantry, not Corypheus. It's not until the fall of Haven that Corypheus even becomes a player on the board to us, to the Inquisitor, you know. Well, the Herald at that point. And I think they did a good job of introducing him as the big bad, but also letting you escape him and build up your own power base without diminishing him as the antagonist, without making him into a joke, really. And I wish they'd done something a little bit more with the reveal that he's immortal. I wish we'd had a few fights with him just to sort of hammer home the uselessness of your struggle against something that's immortal. So you have to find a way to get rid of his immortality, you know, something to really boost him up as an unwinnable fight. I really wish they'd have done that, but, you know, they wanted actually fighting him to be the end game. Missed opportunity, really? It would have been cool to have that, you know, we can't win this fight sort of moment. There's nothing we can do. And have you fall back. You have to leave. Whereas the closest thing you get to that is when you're actually in the Temple of Mythal. Even him being destroyed and reconstituting in the body of a Grey Warden wasn't you. It was a statue. It was some sort of ancient elven trap. So, yeah, I would have really liked it if they could have really hammered home the fact that this is why he didn't die in the Temple of Sacred Ashes. This is why you can't kill him. He is actually immortal. Made you struggle against him, and then given you this choice of, you know, taking the well. Because then it wouldn't have just been this random bit of water in an ancient elven temple that apparently holds knowledge. Okay, great. But we didn't actually need it at that point. Morrigan just says, you know, maybe that will tell us why he's immortal, who knows? But there's no impetus to take it. There's no driving, of course we have to do something with this puddle. If we'd have had that unwinnable fight, and then Morrigan had come up with, well, actually, I know where there is a source of hidden knowledge that might be exactly what we need, and then we'd gone there with the express purpose of finding this well. Then the choice of whether the Inquisitor takes it or Morrigan takes the well into themselves would have been way more important. I mean, do you take this yourself and risk going mad? Being subsumed in the consciousness, the will of several, dozens, maybe hundreds of ancient elves whose lives were all far longer than you've been alive. You know, being the sum of our memories, that would be you losing yourself with the hope of finding out how to get rid of Corypheus. Or you could let Morrigan take it, but you'd have to trust that she was actually going to tell you the truth. And we have no real way of ensuring that she will. You know, it would have been a bit more, wow, this is the big decision, kind of. But, you know, how it is now, it's kind of a throwaway decision. It's unfortunate. Could have been better. I think that's one of my only criticisms of this game, really. We could have had a bit more conversation with the companions, but I always think that. I always want to know more, so... Who doesn't, though? Well, yeah, next episode, we'll be off into Trespasser, so I hope you've enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. I upload 5 videos a week, set the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
I knew you would come. You should not have given your orb to Corypheus, Red Wolf.
I was too weak to unlock it after my slumber. The failure was mine. I should pay the price. But the people... they need me. I am so sorry.
I am sorry as well, old friend.
She knew that's what he came for. He knew she knew that's what he came for. That ending was not a surprise to either of them.